I just walked down over here, guys. So let's just talk about it. I'm gonna just cut to the chase here. I don't want to waste a lot of time on this one. So anyway, guys, now let's talk about it. The reason why I need to do that video and the reason why I'm to sing the song from the yard is because I wanted to illustrate a point, and here's the point, guys. Today is when I get to walk you down the real reason why I do it, bros, because I had a reason behind it. Sometimes I do things that I don't even know why I do them. Like, why did I have to come down here? I don't even know. Now I have to hold the mic close to my mouth because, you know, there's a lot of cars around here and there's a lot of noise, so I have to hold my mic so close. I can't use the camera's mic because that's pretty awful. So anyway, guys, let me just walk you through the real reason why I had to make the video that I made and why I had to take it in the yard. First of all, way back in 2009, guys, I have a relative who told me that when I sing, I sound like Roxy in a blender. And guys, we all know, we all understand that blenders make a lot of noise when you blend something even as soft as an avocado. It really makes a lot of noise because honestly, it's some energy stored in a fruit that is being converted to something else, and one of the energies here is sound energy. So now unless you got a muffler in there, that thing is gonna make a lot of noise. So anyway, the guy told me that I sound like Roxy in a blender when I sing. That's when I was just like rehearsing and kind of working on my vocals and everything. And with those words from my relative, a very close relative, bro, I just kind of gave up on practice. I was like, this is over. Why am I doing this anymore? Guys, you know what? I decided to blend some rocks and get an idea of exactly what the guy was talking about. I decided to just try to get an idea of exactly what the guy was talking about when he said I sound like Roxy in a blender. Anyway, guys, let's take a look. So here we are, guys. Let's blend some rocks and find out exactly what the guy was talking about. Because right here, I got a glass of water. I got some rocks over here. These are rocks, guys. These are rocks. Pretty hard rocks. And this is a blender brush. So I'm gonna shove these rocks in here. Oh my god. I'm gonna put those rocks in. I'm not gonna put all of them in. And then we're gonna put some water. Of course, we need some water in here. Now let's get the show on the road here. Let's blend some rocks. God, I'm in two minds about this. First of all, the guy kind of declared a demise of my career, some sort of a career or my dream or whatever I was going for. And now, I'm about to wreck my blend. I'm about to make a train wreck out of my blender. So honestly, this guy is winning, right? Because I know these are rocks, guys. You know what's gonna happen if I turn this thing on? We're gonna wreck this blender, dude. And I don't want this to be the demise of my blender. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take an apple instead. 1 second, I'm gonna get an apple. So I'm back, guys, and this time I got an apple. So instead of, I'm not gonna wreck my blender because of a clown out there. I'm not gonna do that, bro. So what I'm gonna do is, I got an apple here now. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend this apple, and then once I blend the apple, get the sound from it. And then because then rocks are way harder than the apple, the sound we get from an apple, we're gonna multiply that by maybe 250% because that way we're gonna be gravitating towards whatever this guy was talking about. And that way I'll have saved my blender. So this guy, you're now winning, bro. You're now winning this time. So let's go. I think we're gonna need some water in there. So that goes with the water. Ah, that goes the water. I think we need a lot more than that. There goes the water. And shove it over there, just the way it is. Oh my god. In the count of 3, guys. 3, 2, I need to hold it. 3, 2, 1. I can't stand it. That guy wasn't giving me a compliment. Like, guy was just being flat out mean, bro. Now try to compare that, or maybe take that now, multiply by 250% in your mind because I don't want to get to that. And now compare that to this. And actually, the way that I did it, I didn't even rehearse for it, I didn't even practice at all. I just went in the yard and did things without even practicing at all. There was no vocal workout at all. And that's how I did, bros. And I'm not a judge per se, but I know it doesn't bear any relation to that. To get the point, bros, the guy was just being flat out mean. And he's a relative, dude. So now, guys, you get the reason why to take the singing in the yard. One, I sound like rocks in a blender. And if you sound like rocks in a blender, that is not something you want to do and the people around you. You just want to take your singing away from people because people are inclined to file a lawsuit against you, bro. People gotta file a lawsuit, so you get the point why I had to take the video. Now let's get to the serious point here, bros. The reason why I had to make that video is because I wanted to inspire some guys out there who they tend to have some people in their life who they think they really matter to them, or maybe people are so important to them that they feel like they can never maybe sever the cord and let these guys go, and then they pursue their dream, and then they just sacrifice the dream. You know, you kind of trade your dream for having these guys as maybe your friends. I'm over here, guys, to give you a reason to sever the cord as far as some people in your life who are really stopping you from pursuing your dream. I mean, you all want to do great things in our lives, but then we tend to have these people in our lives who really are standing in the way, but we don't seem to let these guys go, and then so that we can be able to pursue our dream. Bros, I'm over here to give you a reason. I'm over here on the road right now. I can be doing a lot of things in the house right now, but I decided to do this. I decided to just come over here and make a video and just give you a reason and motivate you to just go for whatever you want to do, regardless of people are really into stopping you, no matter who they think they are. You know those friends who are gonna be orchestrating your demise behind your back, and you feel like you can never do without them, so you just sacrifice your dream for the friends. How did you get those friends, bro? How did you get those friends? You can get better friends, bro. Let those guys go. They gotta go right now. Those guys gotta go right now. They don't matter. Those guys are gonna act as if they care about you, but they don't really care about you, bro. You can see right through them, bro. They're really orchestrating your demise, but because you fear you're gonna lose them, or maybe you fear what they're gonna say, you just stop doing what you gotta do. Come on, those guys gotta go, bro. I'm not over here to preach, guys. I'm not Zig Ziglar or whatever, but sometimes I get pissed off, dude. You got all these friends around you pretending as if they care about you because maybe they're your relatives and they know that maybe you can never let them go. I'm giving you a reason today, guys, to let those guys go. Those guys gotta go. They need to go right now. They need to go. They gotta go, dude. All the friends you think you can do without, even your sips, even your relatives, bro, even your folks. Walt Disney, I think, he said that your past can hurt, but you can look at it in two ways. It's either you run from it or you learn from it. And I prefer the latter. Just learn from your past, bro, and then don't run from it, because if you run from it, you're gonna live in denial, and that's a bad call, dude. You don't want to do that. So, bro, I'm over here because I learned from my past, and I don't want to run from it. I just want to learn from my past and be a better person from it and grow out of that past. I believe relatives are the worst. They are the worst. The people you think you can't do without. Those are the people you don't even need in your life, actually. I dare you today, bros, to go and sever the cord and have some sort of a rummage sale or a garage sale or maybe a yard sale. And by yard sale here, I don't really mean you go selling your old boots and your used shirts and the things you don't need, your LCD TVs. I don't mean that. What I mean by this is, bro, you gotta get rid of the guys who don't really matter in your life. And by that I mean the Ambers and the Ashleys and the Tiffany's and the Vanessas and the Melissas and the Chris's and the Mikes, the Tims and the Toms. Those guys gotta go, bro. Those guys need to go. They gotta go now. I know it's a really totally hard call to make, but trust me, you can make that call. But once you make that call, you're gonna notice that things are gonna be better. Those guys you think you can't do without because they just kind of, they're your friends, you feel like you can't do without your friends anymore. They're your relatives, you feel like you can't do without them. They're your siblings, they're your folks. You gotta sever the cord, bro. You need to sever the cord today. You gotta have a yard sale. That's the reason why I wanted to make this video, bro, is to show you that your friends, your relatives, bro, those guys you think you can't do without, I'm not saying they're the worst people, bro. They can be the best people to motivate you, but sometimes they're the worst. Your friends can be the worst. Your relatives can be the worst. Even your folks can be the worst. So you gotta keep an eye on those guys as far as your dream goes. If you notice they're really orchestrating your demise and you can see right through them, although they're pretending to support you, it's time to have a yard sale. So bros, today, let's have a ramage sale. Hashtag yard sale. Let's just sell all these guys we don't need in our life, bro. It's not easy, but you can do it, bro. You can do it. You can do it, bro. Let those guys go. The Tiffany's, the Ambers, the Ashleys, those guys gotta go. Those guys are gonna act as if they care about you. I mean, you act as if you care about me, but I can see right through you. You orchestrating my demise, bro. You gotta go, dude.
I'm pushing away from you.